If you're looking for a step-by-step guide to mastering your relationships, you're in the wrong place. Because I am here to inspire your imagination, to provoke your thoughts and make change. Imagine developing relationships just like a tree. You plant a seed of love first, right here. And then, as a root, you will be developing relationship with yourself. As a trunk, you will be developing relationship with life. And as branches, you will be developing relationships with people. Parents, friends, romantic partners, random strangers. Let me explain. Develop relationship with yourself first. You as an observer and yourself. This kind of relationship you're looking at. You are as an observer and yourself. How do you treat yourself? How do you talk to yourself? Are you your biggest fan and cheerleader? I used to have a very, very harsh and criticizing self-talk inside of my head until I brought it up to my awareness and I learned that there are other ways of talking to yourself or myself or oneself. Because I never paid attention. I read somewhere that not all the people on earth actually have inner chat. I'm one of those who has insanely intense chatter inside my head. And it has a voice, it has an intonation, it has a character. And when I learned about this, I found out that my chat inside my head is very criticizing, very harsh. I'm beating myself up all the time. I'm blaming myself. I'm angry at myself. And then as I went on learning, as I've been seeing therapists and I've been gaining some knowledge about it, that small talk, that self-talk is called inner critic. Inner critic does the talking, and this talk is usually borrowed from your caregiver, like mom or dad, and the way they were communicating with you. So you internalized that talk, the talk of your mom or dad, their character, and this voice is literally your parent or caregiver inside of your head, keeps running your life and commanding, putting you down, or just do things to you. It's crazy. And it took me some practices and rewiring of my brain to change that voice to a motivating voice, to a very inspiring, kind and loving voice, my own, that I have constructed, I have come up with, the way I would love to be talked to, or the way I would love to talk to people that I care about. And since then, my life literally changed because it was growing from inside of me and it was giving me confidence, this new talk. Whenever I want to do something, it's gonna be like, it goes like, yeah, right, just do it. Or if I'm gonna go somewhere or do something, this voice will support me. It will not beat me up anymore or judge or criticize. Not all the times, at least. Develop relationship with life. Do you love life? What's your attitude towards life? Is it more of a optimistic or more of a pessimistic? Do you take it serious? Or you just experimenting? Personally, I find life mysterious. I never stop asking this goddamn question. What is life? What are we doing here? I keep bothering my friends, keep bothering myself, but nobody knows. There are so many answers. So you'll have to find out for yourself or create the answer for yourself. But it is such a mystery. Living life in a negative way, with a negative attitude, it won't do you any good. Just think logically, why would you live life miserably, suffering, being sad, thinking that everything it doesn't make sense? I know there are many ways of living life, many different trends and many different philosophers, and you can definitely live life miserably and pessimistically if that's your style, if that's your calling. But I am the person that is very optimistic, and I view life as a positive experience, and I believe that something good is going to happen, and I'm meant to be something more or do bigger things. And that hope, that belief, even if it's a complete nonsense or bullshit, it kept me going rather than I would be miserable believing that I get nothing and it's just gonna end. And then you will have to develop relationship with people. How do you treat people? Are you socially intelligent? Are you emotionally intelligent? Are you empathetic? Do you give value to people or take value? Do you have friends? Do you talk to strangers? I am very good with people. I happen to be very empathetic. I can pick up the slightest mood change in people. It developed in me when I was a kid. I think it's called hyper-vigilance, because I had a very strict mother, I would say, with different emotions happening from time to time. I had to pick up her mood swings to save my life, basically, and to please her. I developed into professional people pleaser, so I can sense people's moods, pick up their slightest body languages, and adjust to it, so to please them, so to not rock the boat in order for me to survive and not to confront anything and anybody, just to have a normal peaceful day. But this was my old model, but I still have this ability to pick up moods, but I use it in a different way right now, not to please people, but to better relate. I can guess what are they going through, or like just start a conversation by noticing what's going on with them, what's going on with their body language, and I know how to adjust to people, how to be charming. This is a very nice skill in a social environment, to be socially intelligent, so you're not bothering people who don't want to talk to you, and you talk to people who are really interested, and so on. I learned that people love being the center of attention. Whenever you talk to somebody, talk less, listen more. And I learned that nobody actually really cares about you. We all live in our own lives, and even if someone is saying, I care about you more than I care about me, that could be just a loving parent. But still, we wake up, we take care of ourselves. This is what I believe in. We die alone. We were born alone. We're gonna die alone. This is just the way it is. And lastly, I'm learning to give love to people and to romantic partners I select, the girls I select, because so far I've been giving it away to the wrong ones. and this is my learning path. Love starts within. Start with yourself. Learn how to love yourself and develop relationship with yourself. It will grow out of your heart into the world. And then it will be very easy to love life, to love people, to love moments once you truly love yourself. I believe in you, and I talk more about love and what is dating in this video. So check it out, and I see you in the next one.